For the first time in the history of the Whelen Modified Tour, the green flag is waving at North Wilkesboro, and we are underway in the Brushy Mountain Motorsports 150. But there's a car around in turns 3 and 4, and the first caution is out. 12 laps in. It's Gary Putnam in the 77 car. Caution is out. Lap 13 at North Wilkesboro. Austin Beers shows the way. Green flag flies from Bob Slade, and we're back underway at North Wilkesboro. Austin Beers able to get away, and Craig Lutz continuing to show the speed out of that number 82 car. Will slide in and take over second. Hirschman back to third, and now Bonsignor works the inside lane underneath Doug Kobe, who loses a spot to both he and Patrick Emerling. Kobe back down to the bottom to protect the inside lane in the advance of Bobby Labonte. Newman to the bottom of Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson has had some pretty solid runs on racetracks that require you to be patient, but he walks up the racetrack in turns 3 and 4, overdrove it just a little bit. Jacob Perry now working to the inside of him. Smoke coming from the right side of John Michael Jeanette in the 28 car. He makes a second start in the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour of the season. Gary Putnam trying to get to the inside as that smoke continues to get larger. Abrasive on those tires, and the transition to the racetrack right there, just with that banking ever so slight, allowing the cars to pivot and turn at the entrance of the corner. You see right now Ryan Newman, his car starting to come to life here 35 laps into the run, as he is starting to track down the battle right here between Doug Kobe and Patrick Emerling, and that is the battle for the 6th spot. Newman reeling into the back bumper, pulls underneath Patrick Emerling. The challenge now for 7th as Kobe is on through for 6th. Lap traffic starting to become a bit of a factor. You can see in the turns the rubber just and the marbles is coming off of those cars, and caution is out because the 4 car of Tim Conley into the outside wall. Green flag flies once again. Austin Beers on old tires sees Doug Kobe right behind him, and they're back to the bottom of turn 1. Beers gets away with the race lead, and Kobe now rallies to second to the inside. Ryan Newman looking outside, and Craig Lutz in turn 3. Nothing happening there. Emerling looks to the bottom. Could not fill the gap, and Ryan Newman is going to be able to hold on to the 4th spot. Emerling back to 5th, and Ron Silk now in the 6th spot, looking inside turn 3 underneath Emerling. We see as this run goes a little bit longer, these fresh tires starting to pay off. Patrick Emerling has both Matt Hirschman and Justin Bonsignor quickly bearing down on him. Emerling will go to the bottom, Hirschman through to the outside lane, Bonsignor around the top of Patrick Emerling. And that's going to move Hirschman into the 6th spot. And he's going to work now to the inside of Craig Lutz. So Hirschman slicing and dicing his way through the field. And there's a lot of crew chiefs down on pit road that are looking how quickly these drivers can work through the field on new tires. And Hirschman, with those new tires, able to open up a slight advantage, but you'd have to think he's going to put it on cruise control. Doug Kobe goes spinning in turn 1. And it looks like he backs it into the inside concrete wall in turn 2. He's got the car rolling once again, but Kobe brings out the 3rd caution of the night with a spin in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Well, here in North Carolina through the Geico restart zone, the green flag is back out, and Matt Hirschman able to get away. Not as quick this time. Bonsignor stays with him as they go through turn 2. The battle for 3rd, though, Burt Myers working the inside of Brandon Ward in the 04. Ward quickly darts down to the bottom. He didn't want to get trapped in the outside lane like we've seen on other starts. That outside lane is a tough place to be. Kyle Bonsignor now in 5th, but for how long? Here comes Labonte working the inside lane. As he still rides and tries to make up for the lost round. Emerling now working the bottom of the 06 of Sammy Rainbow in turn 1 in the battle for the 9th spot. Challenging the back bumper of Ryan Newman. Newman looks to the inside of J.B. Fortin. Fortin gives him the lane. Austin Beers will fill that hole to the inside lane, pick up another spot. As it's Labonte in the 38, Newman in a similar painted number 39 right behind, and then Austin Beers. Matt Hirschman, so good at conserving his equipment, getting his car to roll through the center of the corner. But he has gotten the most formidable challenge he has had all day long, and that is in the form of Ryan Newman, 18-time series winner in the NASCAR Cup Series, 4 modified tour victories to his credit. Knows these modified race cars well, and he's been running for this SS Racing team. Patrick Emmerling gets by underneath. The 64 losing some spots. Problems for Ken Hagee on the front straightaway. Smoke billowing out the left side of the Calverton, New York driver. Caution is out for the 5th time today. Ryan Newman leads the way at North Wilkesboro. Green flag is out. Brett Meservey down to the inside of the 59 car. Stayed out. That leaves Matt Hirschman to the outside to battle for the race lead. Hirschman goes to the top side of the racetrack. Kobe thought about going to the bottom, but Hirschman back out in front. Newman now up to 3rd, but Doug Kobe's going to ship the 59 in turn 3. He moves into 2nd, and Ron Silk comes right with him. Kobe working to the bottom in turn 1. Lost the momentum on the inside, and Matt Hirschman was able to drive to the outside and hold on for the moment. Bill Moran said, the crew chief, caution flag is out, 6th time tonight. One car in trouble along the front straightaway, and it is Bobby Labonte who has knocked the left front tire off that 38 car. It'll be a 25-lap shootout when they see the green flag here at the start-finish line. Green flag is out. Kobe spins the tires, and Matt Hirschman is able to get away cleanly. Now Ron Silk pulls to the bottom of Kobe in turn 1. They rub Nerf bars up turn 2. Hirschman away with the race lead, and Ron Silk up to 2nd. Ripkema not having a good start. He'll backpedal on the outside as Newman gets underneath. Justin Bonsignore trying to fill the gap underneath as well. Goes out in front. Newman all the way down to the bottom. His car gets loose, and we've got trouble. Caution number 7 on the night. Both cars spin the tires at the front, but Hirschman not able to get away this time through. Silk challenges into turn 1. Now Kobe to the inside lane for 2nd. He'll draw alongside midway down the back straightaway. Silk with the advantage, but Kobe drives deep to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He'll take over the 2nd spot. Silk now sets his sights on Ryan Newman in the 39 car. Caution is out. 8th time tonight. The caution flag flies. This time, Jacob Perry, once again, trouble for him on the back straightaway. Kobe rolls to the top, went a little bit early. He had to get out of the gas. Hirschman goes to the bottom. Ryan Newman looks 3 wide to the bottom of turn 1, and Matt Hirschman gets away with the race lead. Newman now set to battle with Doug Kobe. Silk out of shape on the back straightaway. Smoke flying along the front straightaway between the 04 and the 32. Everybody trying to get everything they can get in the closing stages of this one. Kyle Ebersol to the bottom, but it's not over yet. Caution flag is out, and heavy damage to the 70 car of Andy Seiss. They roll up off the turn. A clean start. Hirschman gets away with it. Ron Silk sitting there in 2nd. To the bottom lane, challenging with Doug Kobe. On the back straightaway, they will look for the white flag, this time by Matt Hirschman in command. Silk battling for 2nd. Kobe walks up the racetrack. That'll allow Bonsignore to come to the inside lane. White flag is out. The next flag will end the race. Kobe and Bonsignore come together. Matt Hirschman on the back straightaway for the final time. Car number 60 of Hirschman into turn 3. Off turn number 4. And Matt Hirschman wins at North Wilkesboro Speedway, making history tonight. Doug Kobe will crash at the checkered flag along with the 34 and the rest of the field. JB for an airborne at the finish.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.